A lot of you guys wanted to know how I did my floral bandeau, which is over here. And it took me a really long time because I did it from scratch. I don't have any white bandeau that fits me perfectly, so I actually had to measure myself and sew this thing and inside out it and make sure that I did this perfectly. But yeah, this is what it looks in the end. I'm still not finished. I need to sew around because I can't really get attached to fabric glue because if I start wearing this a lot, especially to the pool or something, because this is a bikini, then it will take away and it'll wear and then tear, and then, yeah, it took me a long time to do this, an hour and a half, so I think I'm actually going to stop being lazy and sew it. So you guys wanted to know how to do it, so I'm going to show you. If you have a bandeau, perfect for you, less hassle. But right now I'm just using my head wrap as a short example because I really can't fit this around me, but I need an example to show you guys. So if you want to make one, just measure yourself and then sew around it, make it look clean and cut and everything. And to make your bow, you need some fabric. I'm going to undo this. So usually it's this big rectangle of stuff. It's it's like more fabric. It's like double this size, but I pinned it so that I could show you guys. So you're going to fold down a thin part of the edges from the top to bottom, and then you're probably going to, if you buy the fabric that I have, you're going to fold it a little more. It looks all sloppy, but when you fold it over and then you scrunch it into a bow, none of that's going to show, so it doesn't really matter. And plus it looks more clean cut as a bow instead of like jagged edge and cut pieces and threads sticking out. So I pinned it. Usually I sew. If you don't know how to sew or you have a sewing machine and you don't know how to use it, you should learn because it's so much easier and it looks better than just gluing all the time, because depending on that glue it might wear or tear or something if you wear it too much or if you don't put a fair amount. So if you don't have any glue and you don't have any needle or thread or whatever, I actually suggest you get some glue, because once you scrunch this and flip it over, it's going to have some imperfections that you're going to want to tuck and put away inside a thread or whatever. So once you make it into like this sort of rectangle but squarish kind of shape, not too big. If you want your bow to be big, fine, but I made one for my sister for the first time. It was my first try ever making this, and it looked so bad. Like, I hate it so much. It's too big. I don't like that the bow was pointy on the tip or whatever. That's why I tucked mine in. It looks better that way. But yeah, she likes it, but I mean, whatever. So you're going to have your material, and usually to make the bow perfect, I place an object here and an object here. And I'm just doing it with one hand, and I take my hands and I scrunch it. And then, that's actually pretty good so far. So I scrunch it, and then you have your bow, roughly, and you want to pinch it up and fix it or whatever, make some creases go up. But yeah, and then you have your bow, rough draft, pinned or whatever. And I usually pick it up, and I put it on my bandeau to show where I want it and how I want it. And I didn't want it too big, because, obnoxiously. So then I usually take my sewing machine and I sew around here and around the entire way. Here too, there, and around. Because I actually want it to sit there and be able to wash it and dry it without anything falling apart. So if you have any extra fabric, it doesn't have to be this pink color, of course. Be creative. Just take one and wrap it around and either sew it or glue it. I usually glue it because it's easier. But yeah, so make sure you measure yourself, because you don't want your boobs falling out or nothing. Usually, if I wanted to do this for real, I would actually buy some elastic, and especially if you're going to wear it as a bikini, because I have, like, the bikini material, like, waterproof or whatever, and I'm probably going to make another one and use elastic from this side and this side, so guarantee that, none of your business is falling out. But yeah, this is it. If you want to glue it, because like you see there's a piece right there, I would probably glue it inside or something. Ow, I just pricked myself. But yeah, this is what happens. It's pretty easy. It looks cute. Yeah, I'm choking now. So I'm gonna go get some water. Alright, if you have any questions, just let me know. Bye.